Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in that resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, feel a wonderful sense of release as you scan your body for any clues of trapped emotions. Imagine the moment you find a source of tension, rigidity. Just imagine that the moment you release that tension, you release the underlying emotion. So breathe in that resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation as you allow your mind to seek out tension to be released. The deeper you breathe, the more of that resourceful relaxation starts to find out, to seek out, to look for and discover those trapped emotions. So breathe in and breathe out. As you recall a time from your childhood where maybe you were playing outside and you caught just a tiny bit of wood under your skin, that tiny splinter. And maybe it was painful. But I want you to recall a time when that tiny bit of wood was removed. That when it was removed, not only did the pain go away, but the skin was able to heal. And I want you to imagine what would have happened if the tiny bit of wood wasn't removed. Maybe it would heal over, but the pain would still be there, because that tiny bit of wood would still be trapped. And I wonder if there's emotions trapped within that appear to have healed over, but they've healed over the trapped emotion. And if your unconscious believes that to be true, let me know by nodding your head. And therefore, what if we were to release the splinters of trapped emotions? Then it means you could truly heal, and the pain connected to those trapped emotions would finally be released. So as you breathe in, just imagine breathing in a healing white light. And imagine that healing white light has one unique ability: to seek out and release those splinters of trapped emotions. The deeper you breathe, the more of that healing white light you consume. And when you release a trapped emotion, just feel like a weight lifting from your shoulders. Imagine breathing out that trapped emotion, perhaps connected to a sigh, the feeling of release. That's it. And sometimes it may take 2 or 3 breaths of this healing white light. In the same way that sometimes it takes a lot of energy to pull a plant out from the roots because it's become entrenched. You might need to tug it 2 or 3 or 4 times until it finally comes out, but when it comes out, it's gone for good. Too many times, the weeds get cut, but the roots remain. I want you to feel like these trapped emotions are being taken out by the root. That once they go, It's impossible for them to go back again. So as you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine that the healing white light is getting to the root cause of those suppressed emotions. And when you release them, your body can heal and the pain can go away. So breathe in and breathe out, feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. And just allow not just your body to relax, but allow your shoulders to drop, your jaw to loosen, your eyelids to feel heavier and heavier as you allow yourself to drift into a state of pure, peaceful relaxation. Another deep breath of that healing white light. And as you breathe out, release one more of those suppressed emotions and just feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into this calm, soothing state of relaxation. And I wonder if you can use the power of your imagination to imagine yourself in Miami. Imagine the famous Ferris wheel by the shore. Imagine the sun is shining warmly on your skin. And maybe you can hear the nearby water or the bustle of the city, or see the boats nearby the harbour. Just imagine climbing into one of those Ferris wheel pods, and as it slowly begins to ascend, feel a sense of wonder and relaxation and peace as you rise higher and higher, seeing more of the Miami skyline. Notice the beautiful views of Miami unfolding beneath you. The city, the beaches, and the ocean stretch out in every direction. The higher you go, the more relaxed and free you feel. And then when it reaches the highest vantage point, feel that the Ferris wheel slows to a halt, allowing you to see things from a new perspective, not just of the city, but of your own life. A perspective where pain, worry, and emotional baggage begin to drift away, becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. Take in the breathtaking view from this high place, feeling a deep sense of clarity and peace. And knowing from this elevated space, you can release anything you no longer need. As you feel lighter, more at ease, as if trapped emotional baggage has been released, has been pulled out by the roots, that the splinters are no longer under the skin. Feel that weight lift from your mind, your body, and your heart. Any emotional baggage still remaining begins to dissolve. The past is the past. After 6 or 7 years, there isn't a single cell in your body more than 7 years old. Even the cells of bones, they've all changed. And therefore, you are not your past. The baggage no longer belongs with you. Any past hurts, unresolved emotions, or lingering worries that may have been stored in your body particularly around your knees, begin to release. Like clouds dissipating in the sky, you feel a sense of freedom, knowing that this emotional weight no longer serves you, and it's safe to let it go. And you may begin to notice a soft warmth or soothing sensation around your knees, as if your body is responding to this release. You feel lighter, more open, as the energy begins to flow more freely through your legs, allowing your knees to feel supported and strong. And now, as you float gently in the Ferris wheel, imagine the pain or discomfort in your knees is sending you a message. And maybe this message is revealed now, or a seed is planted to reveal a message later. You don't need to consciously search for this message, but it's a message that holds the key to unlocking even greater freedom and mobility, and just trust that it will come to you immediately, or through intuition gradually, or perhaps a sudden epiphany. And when it comes, you will know exactly what it is. And the moment you understand the message and take action on it, you will feel the pain begin to fade, as if the lesson has been learned and the healing has begun. So as you begin to relax even deeper now, imagine that your body is working in harmony to support your health, especially around your knees. I want you to imagine any inflammation around your knees as a gentle red mist. Keep breathing in that healing white light, seeking out the knees and seeing that red mist start to fade. And imagine that whenever you reduce refined carbohydrates and sugars, the red mist gets smaller and smaller until there's nothing left. As you imagine yourself reducing the amount of sugar and refined carbohydrates in your diet, that red mist around your knees becomes lighter and lighter until it fades away completely. Maybe you feel empowered to choose foods that reduce inflammation and support your body in healing, food rich in nutrients, full of life, free from excess sugars and processed ingredients. Whole natural foods, salads and vegetables, all those superfoods heal your body and heal your knees. And you realize you don't even like the way that those processed foods make you feel. Perhaps you could imagine taking supplements like omega-3 oils and cod liver oils, and as you take them, just imagine a cool, soothing energy flowing through your joints, especially your knees. Just like oil for something mechanical, just imagine that you can feel the lubrication, the support, and the nourishment these oils provide, allowing your knees to move more freely, easily, and without pain. And each day as you make these choices, your knees feel stronger and more flexible and more comfortable. you feel empowered by the knowledge that you are in control of your health, that you can reduce inflammation, and that your body responds positively to the loving care you provide it. This isn't a regime. It's not a diet. This is an act of self-love and self-kindness. You're giving your knees exactly what they've been asking for. Maybe the pain was a pleading for less of that refined carbohydrates and sugars and processed food and more of real nutrition, natural oils and nutrients. Then imagine leaving the Ferris wheel and perhaps taking a taxi to a gallery. Imagine you're walking around an art gallery with the kind of work that you recognize maybe from someone you know well that created it. But as you imagine walking around the art gallery, notice how you feel completely mobile. Your knees moving with ease, free from pain. As you walk, you admire the beautiful artwork on display, particularly the art created from someone you know and love. You feel a swell of pride and joy as you walk comfortably without any discomfort in your knees, taking in the beauty of that work. And this future, where you feel strong, capable, and free, is unfolding right before your eyes. You see yourself moving easily through the gallery, feeling light and at ease, knowing that the changes you've made are leading to a future of less pain, more mobility, and exponentially greater joy. If this future feels like a premonition, something that you are programming your mind to seek out, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And I want you to imagine it's time to leave this place. Imagine floating all the way from Miami to the present moment, giving you a glimpse of your future, empowering you to make choices that improve your health, wellness, mobility, and reduce pain. As you feel connected in the present moment, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, connecting fully into the here and now, as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling that you have released suppressed emotions, that you've given a command to your unconscious mind as to how to reduce inflammation, and that you've planted a seed that will reveal an epiphany or insight to reduce pain even more in the future. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.